Hello, everyone. This is Player One. Welcome to the first episode of In My Opinion. In this series, I'm going to basically just ramble my thoughts, wisdom, advice, pretty much anything that pops into my head. While I do this, I'm going to be exploring the open world environments in different games. I've always enjoyed the scenery and art in different games, so while I talk, I thought this is a good chance to give myself and others a time to enjoy all the hard work and all the different art designers, all the hard work they've put into these games. Anyway, as you can see, I'm kind of flying around here in the World of Warcraft. I've been playing WoW now for about 10 years, and I've always been a sucker for fantasy games. I got into WoW just about a few months after its initial release back in 2004. And today I'm going to be flying around Nagrand while I make this. Nagrand is the Burning Crusade expansion. This is one of the zones from there. It had some floating islands. I always thought it was kind of cool. So anyway, I'll fly around and just chat. So MMOs in general are like this are great because anyone can create a character and instantly be transported to another world. It doesn't have an ending. But if you want conclusions, MMOs probably aren't the game for you. There's tons and tons of games out there that have amazing stories to be told that you can play through and experience, all leading to an ending of some kind. I've personally also really enjoyed playing MMOs because for a while I'll enjoy the game's soundtrack that comes with it, but eventually I'll end up muting the in-game music and playing whatever music I'm in the mood for in the background, I just like listening to the sound effects of the game with whatever music I'm playing. It's like having my own soundtrack, and I like that. I think it's cool. Just like I think these waterfalls and the floating waterfalls and islands are pretty cool right here. Anyway, so for episode 1, I'm going to be talking a little bit about being a gamer and why I think being a gamer is so awesome. I started out gaming on the old Apple IIe computers, followed soon after by the Atari 2600. While I can say that's where I started, most old school gamers, I didn't actually get into gaming until the Nintendo Entertainment System, though, the old school NES. Since then, I've been hooked into almost every system that's been released, whether... I lost my train of thought. Gaming systems. I was talking about games. Oh yeah, hooked into every gaming system that's been released, whether it's an MMO that never ends, or maybe a linear story-driven game with a beginning, middle, and an end. Games take you to a different world, a different life with no boundaries or limitations, which is great. As you can see here now, we're getting into a different zone. There's a giant mushroom zone, a mushroom forest, kind of cool. But being a gamer brings dreams and ideas to life with imagination, just like books and movies. It's only interactive, and all from the comfort of your choosing, be it from home or some kind of portable device somewhere else that makes you happy. Wherever you want to go and game, it's great. Gaming gives everyone a chance to get away from the world and be whoever or whatever they want to be, if only for a little bit of time. In my opinion, the anonymity of online gaming today shows the true inner personality of a lot of people, and it shows the true potential of what humans can aspire to be if they try. Gamers online, it's a big thing nowadays. Online gaming, everything's connected online, and gamers online aren't judged based on, such shallow things like intelligence, their sex, their religion, race, sexual orientation, their weight, their looks, or, any other superficial aspect of any kind like that. And, that's great. It's really, really great. At least I think so. And if if someone wants to act like a jerk or maybe be a great person, they can and they will. That's the beauty of online gaming. You can be who you want to be. And in return, others will treat you, or whoever's acting how they are, they'll return how they treat them in a similar fashion. And more often than not, the people who are jerks online, they learn, what it's like to be a jerk, and it's actually not that great or happy of an endeavor, and they turn away from the dark side, so to speak. So, if only it were like that in the rest of the world, I don't know, I personally think the world would be a better place. That kind of leads me into meeting people online. Online friendships have been the target of speculation and ridicule for almost as long as the internet has been around. Granted, online gaming relationships are a little bit different because you meet in a different kind of scenario rather than a chat room or something. You're in a game together already bound by what you're doing, which is kind of cool. While it's true, there's a lot of people out there who will use anonymity to take advantage of others. There are far more people out there who are worth getting to know, and they're good people. So, having a friend online it's no less real than meeting someone out in the physical world and becoming friends there. Friendship it's a mental aspect. Gaming online is just that. So, I don't know. One of the best parts about meeting a new friend online is, like I said earlier, it's you already have a common interest in whatever game you started playing, which that's a great basis for a friendship. Common likes. It's a great thing. Anyway, other than that, there's also gaming communities. I mean, gaming communities are another great thing about gaming and being a gamer. I mean, no matter what game you might be into, what genre or anything, there's other people out there who love it and want to share in that happiness. I mean, be it through websites or maybe a new YouTube channel like what I'm trying to make with Hidden Level. You never know. I mean, gamers love being gamers. Then more often than not, they want to help other people. That's why there's so many websites and videos on the internet all trying to help and share in the experiences and feeling. The feeling of being alone is something a lot of gamers, online gamers I should say, don't have, because there's always people around to experience these experiences with. So, how powerful is that? Being alone is one of the worst things in the world to a lot of people, and I mean, some people like being alone, some people don't. The people who don't like being alone, being a gamer is great like that, and being a part of a community, it helps to show you're really not alone, and I think that's fantastic. That's one of the great things about being a gamer, in my opinion. One of the other great things about online gaming compared to the real world is you can turn off games at any point. No matter how hard you try, sometimes you just can't escape the real world. But in games, if you come across a person or a situation you don't like, it's easy just to get away from that and, turn it off or, go somewhere else. In games like this one, you can meet those people and you never have to hear from them again. It's great. But the trickiest part about being a gamer online is balance. With all the great draws of gaming, it's real easy to spend almost all your time in the gaming reality. And while gaming is amazing, gaming still does lack a lot of the most amazing experiences in life that only the physical reality can give. But while a lot of people in the world will say that gamers need to spend less time gaming and more time in the real world, I'm not one of those people. I agree that some time should be spent in the real world, but it all comes down to happiness. I mean, if you're happy playing games, then keep playing games. Nobody can tell another person what makes them happy, and by that same logic, nobody can tell another person what to do, with their own free time. So, I don't know, it's more floating islands and waterfalls and lakes. I love it. Anyway, I'm a gamer. I'm always going to be a gamer. Gamers, in my opinion, are the chosen people. Play what you want, how you want. It's great. Do it. Have a good time. Be a gamer. See if I can get in here and get a little wave goodbye. But, real life has limits and gaming doesn't. So anyway, this is Player One, gamer for life. Thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again next time. Take it easy.